welcome back to an Ohio 7. Today we have a little jingle to sing for Gabby. Gabby, are you ready?
Oh, my favorite part of my birthday every year.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Gabby. She's
Honestly,
officially off the insurance.
Oh, I've been off the insurance.
You've been on the insurance?
I've been off the insurance.
You've been off the insurance?
Babe, I turned 26 last year. I'm turning 27.
Oh, first year off the insurance. How was that?
Dude, I've never had so many medical problems. Oh, man, it was so fucked up. It's really like, you know, what they say is like when you're not prepared, that's when like shit happens. Yeah, I had a bunch of dumb shit. But it's okay. You know, 26 has been really great.
26, 27.
Yeah. Oh.
It's been
about
been
that.
Great.
Yeah, it's been good. The no insurance thing hasn't been good. I actually looked into trying to get insurance. Y'all weren't joking. That shit is expensive.
Expensive, bro.
It actually does radicalize you. Like if you're 26 years old, like you turn 26, I just swear to God, your brain does become even somehow more radicalized. Because you start looking, you're like, damn, I work full time. Can I afford insurance? And the answer is no. No, you can't. It's really, really expensive. And then they're like, hey, you want to work a job? We'll like pay for partial insurance. And you're like, yeah, that sounds great.
And they're like,
how much are they paying?
5% of it though.
They're like, oh, well, you know, you still have to pay $300 a month and you will be paying a deductible. This is my plea to our politicians who hate us, which is, if I'm healthier, I can work longer. So please make health insurance affordable. I'm sick of it. But yeah, it's good. 27. How was 27 for you?
27 for me.
I guess you're still in it.
I did have a crisis in my bed the other night where I was like, I don't know what age I am. I'm like, am I 26? Am I 27? Am I about to be 28? And I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God,
old.
you're about to be 28. That is actually crazy.
That's haunting. That is haunting. So
spooky.
26, most heinous year of my life. Oh my God. 27, better. 28, I'm hoping that's my, they say Jordan year, but that was 23, right? What number is Jordan?
I love that you think I know the answer to that.
They say that, I think 28 is going to be my Jordan year. So once I beat the Forever 27 club, I'm good.
About to enter my golden years, baby. Let's
come
see
on,
if I last.
Come on. You're either in the club or you don't. And honestly, I'm glad that I'm not in the club.
Yeah, well, you're not done yet. But yeah, I think it's I think that the pandemic really fucked up how I view how old I am.
What, because you missed a year?
Yeah, it just felt like a year like I think I think I'm on TikTok. This is why I delete TikTok, because now I'm in conspiracy theory TikTok.
Oh.
But the thing about the conspiracy theories is that for the most part they've turned out to be true. So I hate to say it. I do actually. It does make. I think we entered some like parallel universe because things just don't feel real anymore.
Well, that's because we have an idiot ruling our country.
No, I know. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm sure it does feel like a parallel universe because this couldn't possibly be true.
I'm like, it couldn't possibly get worse. And then like, you see another news line. You saw like the whole thing that he got like shot at again.
Yeah.
First off, if you're shooting Trump and you're on our side, you're not missing.
the thing is, like, if you really are with the people, like, you're not missing.
You're not missing, babe. Like, you got at least 2 rounds before somebody tackles you. You told me you only got 1.
And they
said
that
shit was fake. Staged.
Did you see that they said that the guy who was shooting was like, the security wasn't even really that hard to get past. No one was really checking me. It was and actually
like,
quite
no, it's
easy.
not. No, it's, and the whole thing is that way he can build that fuck ass ballroom. That he wants to build this like $1 billion ballroom,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
And that's like the whole thing, because he was like, if I was in my safety of my ballroom, like this wouldn't have happened.
What are you gonna dance the bullets away?
I don't
He's dodging
know.
bullets. He's like,
I don't know, but like every time that like his political ratings go down, he just gets shot at again. I swear to God, he's like, we got to do another fake assassination.
Bring
also,
him
I'm
back.
saying, if you're gonna assassinate the president, like fucking follow through. God damn.
I'm about sick of it.
No, and that's the thing. That's why I know it's fake. That's why I know it's fake.
Are we like number one in shooting? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, do we have to bring an outside source? Do we have to call somebody in? Like, what's going on? I'm sick of it. But yeah, we'll see. I think that shit was fake.
Yeah. A scam.
It was just a scam. It's just like not real. And if you think it's real, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even have words for it anymore. It's actually just like shocking. But our man Mamdani, he's pulling through. He's been doing everything he said he's gonna do, and people hate it.
From a different universe to come and save our universe.
No, he literally
that is why we feel like we're living in a parallel.
100%. Yes. Because like I think the funniest thing. We're totally off topic, but I'm absolutely off topic. I'm sent on this now.
Come on.
The thing about my man Mamdani. I don't understand how you can hate that man unless you're a racist, because that's like what that means to me. Exactly. Because he has done everything he said he's gonna do. Everything that all the politicians were like, well, it's a bigger problem. Like you don't understand. Like it takes a lot of blah blah blah. This that the other thing. Mamdani's like, no, I got it done. 1 week. Give me a week.
Right.
He's literally like Batman. People are like, Mamdani, help me. Like this elevator's been down on 72nd Street for. Months. I've had to like carry up my stroller. Guess what? Next week that elevator started getting worked on again.
Mamdani was like, "Oh, carry a stroller upstairs." Oh, hell no.
He said, "I would never let a lady," and he said, "Let me work on that."
A true gentleman, because his fiance.
I love her.
Is over there like, nah, I know this woman is not carrying the stroller up the fucking stairs.
No, I know.
Do something about it now. In her chic ass outfit.
And I think the thing is that. We've gotten so far from the plot, we forgot that like our politicians are actually supposed to help us.
Right.
And not like tell us what we do and don't deserve.
Yeah.
Because like that's like what it's turned into. Like I just don't understand how like you can sit there and be like, as somebody telling you like the billionaires deserve to have their money and you're being selfish, you're making $45,000 a year for wanting them to pay the same amount of taxes that you are.
Yes.
They're not asking you to pay more. That's what they don't understand. They're not asking them to pay more. They're asking them to play any.
They're saying, pay your part. Pay to play.
Part. Pay to play, babe.
You can't just be here and not paying taxes. Someone making $30K a year is paying all your taxes for you, and then you're complaining that the fare is going up? Right. You're not even taking the train.
The fare's going up. You're complaining.
You're in a black Escalade going up and down these streets. You're not even, like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I don't even know. We've lost the plot, but I think that we're starting to regain the plot. I think Mamdani is the beginning of some really beautiful things to start happening in this country, of us, believing in our politicians again and not just picking the worst person.
Mamdani for prez. Me waiting for Mamdani to be president. Save us, Mamdani.
He can't ever be president.
Please. What? Why?
Because he's not American. He's not a natural born citizen. Yeah. But the point is that he doesn't need to be president, because I think that he himself is going to set waves for other people to work like him. Okay, I'm sorry. Now I feel like let's re-get back. So we were talking about Euphoria.
Okay. Speaking of things that are just crazy and make you feel like you're living in a parallel universe, Euphoria. Gabby had some thoughts. I kind of like this season. My thoughts and opinions, though, why do we need to see that much of Sydney Sweeney? I just don't think that. And if you saw the episode, it's basically Sydney Sweeney just, it feels like I'm actually watching just Sydney Sweeney porn in a way that I'm uncomfortable. And it's kind of just playing into exactly who everyone thinks she is in a way where I don't know. I'm like, girl, is this what you want your career to be?
It's also just like, she just feels like a puppet, and that's a really scary thing for like women to show. Like, yeah, if you like become a puppet to these creepy fantasy driven directors, because like it's a porn fantasy. That's what that guy does. Like he's obsessed. I think he's a fucking sex addict, and he's obsessed with porn, and it's weird. But it's also weird to be like a puppeteer for that and like smile while you do it and giggle and laugh. Like, granted, I think women should be able to do whatever you want if that's like genuinely what you want to do, and you're like, yeah, I look hot, this is good, but like there are lines. And the baby costume,
I mean, I've seen everything except her freaking clit at this point in a way that she like is actually spread eagle, titties out, completely naked in a way where I'm just like, if that's what you want to do, girl, if that's your thing. But I feel when you already have so many people looking at you through this lens of already seeing you as this basically sex doll,
I think that's the problem. It doesn't feel autonomous.
It doesn't feel like she has control of who she is presenting herself as, which is sad. It's unpleasant to watch because it is sad. It makes me feel sad for her.
I agree. I think that's like such a delicate conversation, you know, especially with like, you know, surrounding sex work and surrounding all of that. And it's like, yeah, empowerment can be sex, but like there are levels to it too, where it's like, yeah, like you're obviously choosing the part. And that's what people say too, where it's like, well, you know what you signed up for, but there is coercion. And I think that it does add another, I think Sydney Sweeney is like a really hot topic conversation because of that. Yeah. Because to us, it's like, you know, women, especially like feminist women, have been saying for years, like, oh yeah, like be open with your sexuality. Like your boobs aren't sexualized. Like you don't, like your body doesn't necessarily have to be like a sexual tool for men, you know? And the sexual freedom and OnlyFans and like making money and legalizing prostitution, like all of those things, like, yes. So it's interesting to me too. And I know how I feel about it. Why we draw the line at Sydney Sweeney. Right. Why is it so upsetting to see Sydney Sweeney for so many people that are left, you know, left people. Yeah. Where it's like people see Sydney Sweeney and they get pissed. Yeah. She's just doing, you know, essentially what we've been saying women should be able to decide to do with their bodies for years. Right. And so, I mean, she's also like a racist. So I think that was like more of an issue. We already
have anger towards her because of that.
Yeah. Like, I think that is, but like, I don't know, like, should we be, you know, judging her for doing that? Because like, I mean, isn't that kind of the whole movement that you can do whatever you want with your body?
That's the thing. I don't think that if it were someone else doing it, I feel like I would have a problem, because there are plenty of other women in that show who are also spread eagle, who are also got their coochies and their titties out in a way where when I see Sydney Sweeney do it, it just does feel like so much of a cry for attention. And I think that is the character that she is playing too. So that does play a lot into it. She's nailing that character. But I feel as if that's just her. She's not even playing a character. I think it's, to me, it just seems she's being herself in a way where she's doing these roles for attention.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's kind of what, and I'm not I mean, like, let me play devil's advocate because I'm not an asshole, but like, it's something I think about too, where I'm like, okay, but isn't that the point of being famous? Like, having attention? Like, is she not just doing, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting where people draw lines at, and including myself. Cause like when I saw the shit that Sydney Sweeney was doing, I was like, that's disgusting. Like, that's what I thought. I looked at, and especially like, I think sexualizing children is absolutely disgusting.
Well, and that's the thing too.
That is like a total
so much
fucking
more
line
to it, because she's feeding so much into this. I don't even think it's this, the act of sex work and her, you know, her titties being out and whatnot, because I see everyone else's titties out on the show too, in a way where I'm like, pop off. But I think when the director comes to you and is like, so for HBO Max, we're going to have you be dressed up like a baby with your legs spread open,
sucking on a binky.
Yeah. You're also going to pretend to be a puppy in the window, and you're also going to, it's like that fucking like, I don't even know what type of porn it is, but it's when girls just like play dumb. I think I just hate when women pretend to be dumb. I think that brings me back to, I hate when women pretend to be dumb. And I think that's boring. What it is, because it's not empowering. It's dumbing down. She's dumbing down the empowerment behind being sexually liberated in a way that I can't fucking stand.
Yeah, I think, you know, I draw the line at dressing like a child or a baby. I think that was like a very,
in this climate too.
After the whole Epstein shit, by the way, nobody's gotten arrested for that yet.
Come on.
They're literally like, you know, doing horrible things to children and babies. And it's like, for you to get up there, and I would have been like, you're cutting that out. Even if you did it, even if you already filmed it, the way that I would have gone to the directors and been like, I like will not sign up on this. I will sue you if you post this. Like, you know, obviously it never should have been done, but like, I don't know, for it to go through so many people and for them to be like, it's okay.
For us to be consuming it on
normally, like, I saw this shit on TikTok. Like, who else is seeing this? You know what I mean? Like
There's
and that is scary. Like it's scary. It's scary
kind of
what's
terrifying.
becoming normalized because like you're just normalizing it. And you know what? There's some shit that shouldn't be normalized. And that's the other thing about sex workers. Guess what? Sex workers behind paywalls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, unless your kid's like paying for OnlyFans or doing whatever, blah, 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 like purposely seeking it out on websites where like there are consensual adults,
Mm-hmm.
you know, deciding what they want to do. Like something about when I'm scrolling through my thing and I'm seeing a video of Sydney Sweeney in a baby costume spreading her legs, like that doesn't feel consensual.
No,
Like I'm like, oh, that's like, I'm sick. Like that makes me sick.
and there are sex workers videos that I watch because they're hilarious.
Yeah.
And they promote their sex work by being like, yeah, guys, like I'm a mattress actress, but like I only do my Kaycee stuff on here. If you want to see all that stuff, you have to go somewhere else to go find it.
Yeah.
Which I think that's respectable. Like acknowledging, yes, this is what I do. This is not where you're gonna find it though. I'm not going to give you links or anything here. This is where you can go find that. But here on this platform, we're Kikiing only.
Yeah, it's a public,
because there are so many people, there are so many eyes, you can get in so much trouble. Well, but how come when someone like Sydney Sweeney who can just be on HBO Max, and then we can just see that on our platforms, but there are real sex workers who would get torn to pieces if their stuff ended up on people's timelines.
And so I mean, I don't know, I think it's an interesting, it's interesting. I think Euphoria has always been known for like, you know, crushing boundaries, but there are some things that just don't need to be crossed. And I don't know, I haven't really been watching it. I think I've seen enough.
I've watched this past season. I think I began episode 3, so I haven't seen the whole thing, but I'm watching it and it's, you know, I'm seeing these two characters have sex underneath a giant swastika in a way where this guy has a giant, even like these, I don't know. There's so many parts of it where I'm like, we really are kind of just crossing lines for no reason.
But like, did you like
how far we can go?
Were you like chat? How can I be the most offensive as possible where I can still legally be like have on live TV?
Well, and we have these actors dropping like the N-word with the hard R in a way where it just doesn't seem like it needed to be necessary for.
There's very few instances where you ever have to say the N-word with the hard R.
Like, I get that they're drug dealers and they're racist, but I don't know. Do they have to be having sex under swastikas? Do they have to be dropping the hard R? Do we have to be doing all these things that just kind of seem unnecessary for the show to be what it is? It's already a great show. There's already so much to the plot and whatnot that I don't think we need all these extra layers of crossing boundaries, where I don't think that there's a lot of other people who could get away with that. I think it's very convenient that Sam Levinson is a white man. And he can do all these things.
He's just like a fucking freak. Like he's just a freak. Like we gotta stop giving fucking these freaks platforms. I'm sick of it.
Stop funding these freaks.
Stop finding these fucking freaks. I'm sure there are more qualified people out there. I just know it. There's something tells me, something in my little head tells me that there are more qualified people out there to be doing these things. I'm sick of it.
And
those fugly ass dresses they were wearing at that goddamn wedding. I was like, what is going on here? I kept seeing like little videos of it. Again, I think after this conversation, I'm not watching it. I think I'm valid. I think I'm done. I think that was it. But Maddie, one of the girls, they're at a wedding and they're wearing like the most scandalous dresses I've ever seen in my life. Like
at a wedding, mind you.
Like, and she's wearing something that's like barely covering her titties, like down to her hips. It was crazy. We'll have a photo here, and then the back of the dress here. And I said, like, okay, like ass crack on a dress, yes or no?
I think to a specific event. I don't know if going to a wedding, and mind you, if we're talking about the storyline, like she is going to her ex-boyfriend
and her ex-best friend's
wedding, who she's hated. So this is a revenge dress, and I get that, but I don't at a wedding.
Yeah.
The
okay, but like ass crack, you have to have a low ass crack. Can you imagine if you had a high ass crack? You can't do that.
I have a high ass crack.
You gotta be aware of where your ass crack lands to be pulling off a dress like that.
And that's how you know that dress was made for her, because you have to have
a low ass crack.
The dress needs to be made in order to sit at your ass crack at the most perfect spot, and you can't just buy a dress off the rack and expect it to just sit on your ass crack.
I mean, yeah, but I just so and this is. And so because you asked me.
Right. Of course, please.
There is a woman that's got the famous ass crack dress. And this is like during like the 1960s. I have her name. Oh, excuse me. Marielle Darek. She was like a French actress. She was hot. But the thing is, I feel like the ass crack ratio to coverage in the front is important. I think she was wearing like a literal like high neck turtleneck long sleeve, and then she turned around ass crack. That was hot.
That's hot. That's a surprise.
I would have been floored if I saw that. I was like, oh, look at this. Oh, she's just covering up woman, like, she's very and then she turns around and there's a whole ass crack back there that I can see.
In like a classy, cute way. I think that's the thing, is like
in a French cunty little black and white kind of way.
That's what I'm saying. It can't just be all.
You can't
serve all cunt. It can't be cunt all around.
Right.
It has to be.
It's got to be
surprise cunt in the surprise cunt. It has to be a surprise in the back.
Yeah, like it's business in the front, party in the back.
Yes.
And I think that was
like
a really
that we actually want to see.
Exactly. Like that's a very important part for me, where I'm like, okay, ass crack dress, would I ever wear it? No, and you guys are welcome that I never would. But my point is that the reason why that dress was so iconic was full coverage in the front.
I agree.
Little ass in the back.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
I don't
nice.
like you barely got anything covered in the front. I'd like plumber's ass. That's all I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like when a man forgets to wear his belt and he bends over a little too far, and then I'm subjected to having to see this man's ass crack. Why are men's ass cracks so high? Why are you bending over a literal?
My question is, why are y'all wearing your belts so low? Why do you have belts?
Why do y'all not know how to tie your shoes? Why are you tying your shoes in the middle of the shift? Fucking tie your shoes right.
Go somewhere in private and tie your shoes.
Go. You know what? Go in the bathroom and tie your shoes. I don't want any risk of it.
I don't want to see it. You want to do everything on company time. Go. To
Babe, that's assault.
Just don't assault my eyes with your.
A man's ass crack. Men need to wear belts all the time. Actually didn't realize why men have to wear belts, because I'm like, why do guys always wear belts? Because they don't have hips. They don't have anything holding up their pants. I realized that. I was like, oh yeah, like a belt is like a fashion statement for me. Like, I'm like, do you think this look cute with a belt? But men actually have to wear them because their pants will literally just like, they'll fall off.
But I don't understand why, because men wear their pants so low, and also they wear their belts so tight. There is something about the way that you ever see a man put his belt on, and he puts it on literally like below his pubic line.
No, he's like cranking it like,
and he's like,
I'm like, stop.
Never needed to be that tight.
Dude, your ovaries are gonna suffocate.
And then you look at some men's bodies and you notice that they've been wearing their belts so tight for so long that their muffin top is like folded, is like permanently sits.
No, it's
right
it's like divots on the sides. It goes like dink, dink, and then it's their stomach. And here's the thing: I was 25 years old probably when I realized that men don't have hips, and that is why they can't do it. They can't do it. And I was like, that must suck. I unfortunately got too much hip and no ass.
I got too much hip.
I got a lot of hip
in these most recent months. Thank you to the gym.
Yeah, I got a lot of hip. I'm like, damn, you want me to give you some? You want me to donate?
I got so much hip that my pants go up to my titties when I sit down. So
except Alex shaped like that. Makes me so mad.
My man
shaped like he got a bigger ass than me. I'm like, damn, like my jeans would look so good if I just had your ass. It would be perfect.
And he's walking around caked up.
I'm like, why do you get to be caked up?
It's
why
rude.
do you get to walk around and be caked up?
He's standing behind me. We're standing next to each other. He's standing behind me. I see his ass poking out further than mine. In a way, I'm pissed.
I'm so annoyed. It's fucking annoying. I see it and it pisses me off. And I'm just like, oh,
I mean, I'm not pissed off. I like to touch it.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I'm pissed. I'm gonna stand on. I'm pissed. I look at it. I'm like, fuck. Like it's just I'm so envious. Like there is a lot of admiration because I think a lot of envy follows with admiration. But my God, am I just fucking envious? I'm just like, oh, fuck.
Oh, I could have an ass
Better
too.
luck next time. Next time I'm reborn, I better have a fat ass.
Dude.
God, I've been good. God, please, I've been good.
Like, I don't know what I did in my last life where he was like, no ass and no titties. Only leg. In a way, was I a giraffe?
I'm all leg, baby. I'm all leg.
I'm all leg.
Ange had me. We moved our set because Ange had me sitting in the corner of this fucking couch, and my legs were like this. This is how far my feet. My legs were like this. I was like, Ange, I'm so sorry. I don't think I can sit like this.
My other TV show comment that I will say is I did watch the new season of Beef, episode 1, and it just is not. Ali Wong and Steven Yeun were doing it. This season, I can't look at the main character and not think of Gabby's boyfriend. They look exactly like spitting image. They even act alike in a way that I'm like,
whoa. Alex doesn't fully act like that. That man cheats on her.
That man cheats on her? I didn't get to the second episode.
You weren't gonna watch it.
I was.
Well, you knew something was gonna have to happen.
I thought they had beef because I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Okay,
But
sorry.
he cheats on her? Wow.
So here's the thing.
Seems to be a theme.
Whoa. It is a theme. I just didn't want you comparing my man to that man.
Oh no.
I had
was
to-
mostly
I'm sorry,
talking
I
about when there was a
normally-
bee dying in the apartment and he texted her and said, a bee just died in our apartment. Made me so sad.
I cried a little bit.
Oh.
Alex would never.
Gabby,
Alex would
that's
never text me
Alex.
that. He knows that I would be like,
Okay, get it out.
dude, did you throw it away?
But
Yeah,
it's
so-
just not as funny. It's very dark this season in a way that We can talk about my last topic.
Yes, we're gonna talk
discussion.
about cheating.
We're talking about cheating. I'm back to cheating because it seems to be a common theme this week that I keep noticing in a way that I don't like it.
Oh,
So let's
okay,
drag this motherfucker, Klay Thompson. First of all, I love to see all the baddies unite as one to back our girl Meg Thee Stallion.
She was making Thanksgiving dinner for your family.
For your family. She was turning into a trad wife for you. And honestly, I was sad because when
We
she
lost
wrote,
a baddie.
my man, my baby, that is the most trash song I've ever heard from Meg Thee Stallion. Why? Because she was in love. But guess what? We're getting the best album this summer. I will be shaking ass everywhere. Upstairs, downstairs, on a blimp, on the moon. I'm shaking ass everywhere. Why? Because Meg is releasing the greatest diss album of her entire life.
Can I be honest? I don't even know
I
what
love
Klay
that she asked
Thompson.
this question because she's never not been honest. Go ahead.
I don't even know what that man looks like. That's how unimportant.
Dude,
that's
there
how
was-
unimportant that man is to me. Let me look him up.
There was
Give me a second. I wanted to be on my phone. I just needed an excuse to look it up and not be embarrassed. So I'm gonna look him up.
That's fine. Someone said that Klay Thompson looked like the PBS logo, and PBS replied and said, "Now why you gotta bring me into this? You're so ugly. You're so ugly. You were way too chopped."
He doesn't have like a definable face. Does that make sense?
Let's not forget, light skins are evil, and I know this because I'm one.
I said, Angela, you're light skinned, and she's like,
and
and I'm
an
evil.
Light skin. Evil.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And that's the
I
thing.
can see why I didn't remember what this man looked like.
The girls, because he's not. He's forgettable.
Yeah,
the
like he has
girls-
one of the most forgettable faces I've ever. Did he get a nose job?
Honestly, he should get a whole. He should get. He
Absolutely got a nose job. I'm
Replace the whole
crying.
face because you're doomed. Your career's doomed. How many people are hexing this man? How many people are paying XT witches to fucking ruin his career?
Because if you cheat on Meg Thee Stallion, I'm a big believer in this. If one woman can't satisfy you and you got to look other places to get your satisfaction, it's because you're gay. And it's because, what do you mean? What do you mean Meg Thee Stallion couldn't quench your thirst? Your thirst is unquenchable because you want to be with men. And you should just do it and stop bringing the hotties and the thotties into it. Like, nobody wants to be part of it.
Leave them alone.
Dude, just
If
be
you were to-
gay.
If you
Just
were going
be
to be about
gay.
it, like I had to suffer because you wanted to be selfish. You know what I mean? Like it's actually not even about you. It's about me and how this affected me, Klay Thompson. And so
Wait, how did it affect you?
it affected me because I had to listen to trash ass music by Meg Thee Stallion because she was in love. She wasn't posting all her thoughty pics. I couldn't even see her shake ass on camera anymore. Why? Because she was wifed. But guess what? You're doomed.
Were
You're
they married?
Huh?
Were they married?
No. But it looked like they were going to be. in a way, I thought this was Endgame for our girl Meg. I was happy for her. That's the thing. We were all happy for her. We were like, you know what? He's ugly, Meg, but he makes you happy. So if he makes you happy, he makes us happy. We're not happy.
And now I know you're really not happy. Yeah, I just the whole cheating thing, it doesn't really make sense to me, especially when you look like a thumb.
So
and also like, oh, man, yeah, that's just
my thoughts on where do you think men cheat compared to the way women cheat? Why do you think men and women cheat?
I think men cheat because they're gay, and I think women cheat because they want to feel the touch of somebody that actually thinks they're attractive. Just kidding. That was fucked up. I think men cheat for all different types of reasons, but I think a lot of it lies in insecurity,
ego.
Yeah. I think that's a huge thing. And like, I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna cheat, like, be pussy and just break up.
Just break up.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, commit to the fucking bit. Like, nobody gives a shit. Like, listen, I promise, if I'm ever in a relationship, I don't care who it's with. If you're like, yeah, I want to cheat on you, I cheated on you, like, fucking break up with me. Like, don't fucking hold me. I'll get over it. I'll be okay. But what I won't be okay is if I find out you're cheating.
Oh, you're dead. You're done.
We're not okay. You're not gonna be okay.
You're literally.
But yeah, just break up with me. Like, it is what it is. Like, sometimes people just like fall out of love and whatever. Like, yeah, you're not attracted to me anymore. Okay, please, like, definitely please break up with me at that point, because there will be other people that will find me attractive, and it's just not you, and that's okay.
And if you can't break up with me, you're pussy.
What do you mean you can't break up with me?
You can't break up with me, but you want to cheat on me? You're a pussy. You're a coward.
Yeah, you're a coward, and it's just like lame. I'm just like,
so lame. Honestly, if you want to cheat on me, you're literally so lame. Just cheat on me.
I also feel like,
just break up with me.
Men never, like, what do they say? Men never like cheat up.
They always cheat down because that's where their ego.
Yeah, because they're like
all ego. That's why
they want, a lot of times men just want to feel like in power again, especially when they have like very powerful women at their side.
Yeah,
or like powerful, or like doing really well in their career, or like very beautiful, or getting a lot of attention. Like, I feel like, yeah, that's a big reason men cheat. It's weird. Like, I think men just want to be women, and they're so jealous of it, and it's weird. Like, I've been saying this, and that's probably one of my hottest takes that I feel like I always get comments on, but I just believe it. And it's just like the whole like men can't be monogamous. Like, babe, you should be monogamous. You don't know how to do your laundry. You don't know how to cook. Monogamy is the only one helping you out. Men do better in relationships.
Monogamy is the only one helping you out.
No, literally, like, men die early if they're not married. Men are less happy when they're not married. You know, it's like, it's actually scientifically proven, and y'all want to get out of it so bad. Like, men just don't want to be happy.
Men literally are the only ones fighting against their own happiness.
Like, y'all just love self-sabotage.
Men so bad that they're like, I don't even want to be happy.
No, it's totally, it's self-sabotage. It's crazy.
They're sabotaging their own life so much they don't want to accept that they're gay so bad that they
stop taking it out on us, bro.
Because listen, the gays were like, I'm gay. They're having the time of their life.
They're like, I'm not ready.
We're poly. We're not monogamous. Why? Because we're gay.
And we don't want to be like, but at least it's honest.
But they're honest. They're honest. The gays are honest. Sometimes to a fault. Sometimes they hurt my feelings. Sometimes they're humbling, but they're honest. Yeah. And you know what? Go be honest.
Go be honest with your bad self. Yeah. I'm sick of it.
And honestly, I don't even want to subject you to the gays. The gays, they're happy. You bring your little hating ass to the gays. Don't ruin their time either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think women cheat for all kinds of reasons.
Stay single. If you're going to be like a serial cheater, stay single. Don't get in a relationship. Why are you getting in a relationship? You know you can't be in one.
Because I think they like that. I think that a lot of times men like that, they're just cruel. I think that evil. I think a lot of times men like administering cruelty. And I think that's a huge part. I think that a part of it is the humiliation ritual. Mm-hmm. I think the part of it is that for a very long time, they didn't get any of the, like, it was always like, why isn't the woman satisfying him? Why isn't she doing enough? Yeah. And then we'd persecute the woman he cheated on with and not the actual man. I think that men still think that they're going to get away with that shit. And the thing is, that's just not the case anymore. Like, you are going to get crucified publicly.
You're going to be publicly. You're getting put on blast.
You now have a target on your back, and I need all men to be aware of that. Is that you will have a target on your back, and there's a lot more girls out there. We're not pulling a lady under the bus.
Girl, we are not woman haters. You're
getting thrown under the 16-wheeler.
That's even like Cardi got on stage and she was talking about Meg's breakup, not blatantly, but and they were saying how Cardi B's a girl's girl because they didn't drag the other girl into the relation or into the drama. She said it's the man. The man's a bomb. The man is a bomb. Yeah, and she only ate up the man. She only chewed up the man as she should.
So I think the women cheating,
yeah,
that's a different. I mean, I don't know. It's a different. I think that sometimes like I think that there can be true too that like sometimes the women just like hate their men and like they don't know how to get out of it, or they like humiliating them. I've seen that too, where it's like like some women, it's not all women aren't always all good. Like I've seen it too, where like women take advantage of their partners that are nice to them.
Feels a lot.
You said what?
I said I stay hating on these men, but humiliating them for
like humiliating like that is not okay.
Yeah,
there's definitely like and I've seen women do it. I know women that do that. I know women that do it and they laugh, and that's not okay. But I do think a
little puppy.
Yeah, like but I do think like women cheat for different reasons. Like women cheat because, and I've said this before, I really think that for the most part, you're not cheating for the sex because the odds of you getting off on the first time with a man, very low.
That's what I'm saying.
Very, very low. So they're
not going to go hook up with other people because
for
you're
what?
Gonna find another man to satrify you.
Good luck. You're gonna have to shop around for a fucking
why women
while.
Are cheating, I promise you that.
Yeah.
They don't trust me. They don't think the dick is better somewhere else.
No, they don't.
They know it's not. So
they're not
definitely
convinced.
Like an emotional.
Like you're women know that you're way more likely to get what you need from home.
Yeah, but also I feel like sometimes women do cheat for the disconnect as well. They're
they're just disconnected with their partner and they're like, I need to feel something.
Well, I don't even know like feel something. I do think the women like to go like feel something, but I think sometimes
sometimes women like to go out and feel stuff.
Yeah, but
I like to feel stuff sometimes, so I get it. I feel that.
They go to a fucking like slime house, just play with slime. I just want
to feel something again.
No, I just think that sometimes women are so, disengaged from their own relationship that they just want to be disengaged. Sometimes women just also want to just hook up. And I think that...
Yeah, I mean, that's true too.
I think that women and men cheating should just... Let's not.
Just break up.
Just break up.
Just break up, bro.
I think that maybe there are too many layers to it, and maybe we should just call it quits.
Call it
a dub.
Call it a. It's over. It's done, and we move forward, and we move on, and that's it, and it's good, and
live, laugh, love with that. Okay. Don't. If you can't be monogamous, don't.
Then don't. Nobody's listen. It's 2026. Nobody's asking you to be monogamous.
Except me. If we're in a relationship, we're monogamous.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be with somebody that wasn't monogamous, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I would.
They wouldn't even cross your path.
Someone came to me and they're like, "I'm poly."
They're like, would you want to be in our polycule? And you're like, I don't live in Bushwick, so no.
No,
that is just not my journey.
Not.
Yeah, polycules, you lost me on that. Also, just like one's enough. One's enough. How are you not
multiples of you?
It's New York City. We're working too much. You want to invite more people into this? That sounds fucking horrible.
Babes, I'm barely so many reasons. Text messages as it is.
For so many reasons, it's horrible, and I would never do it. And I love my partner, I love my partner down. I would not want to share him with anyone. But additionally, it's like, damn, like, what do you guys got time for? Y'all working? Where are y'all's jobs? How you got time to have a fucking polycule? I know. I sometimes don't have time to fucking shower.
Y'all need a hobby. Y'all need to stop hooking up with each other.
It's not a hobby.
Get a hobby.
No, like I don't have time to shower, and you're going on your 4th date this week.
It's not. And also, where are you getting the funds to have all these dates?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's paying? Who's paying
for the polycule?
Who is funding the polycule? Because if I'm part of funding, I'm not funding it.
There would have to be some kind of outside investor. Yeah, there has to be.
I'm starting.
There has to be some CEO.
Yeah. What are those? I'm starting a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe
for my polycule.
GoFundMe for the polycule. I'm crying.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the most important part of Ohio 7, where we rate men on an Ohio 7 scale, which, Angela, go ahead and tell us what the Ohio 7 scale is.
Ohio 7 scale is, so basically we put somebody, anyone, men only actually, so in an Ohio uniform, where they are wearing shorts that are a little bit too long for them, an Ohio State t-shirt, socks that are ankle socks, and running shoes. And that is the Ohio uniform, and we see if they're still hot in that Ohio uniform. If we didn't trash men enough today, we're going to trash them more now. So,
we're doing, in themed of beef, we're doing Charles Melton.
Yes. Charles Melton, who I think looks exactly like Gabby's boyfriend. Currently, they both have this little mustache.
In a really nice jawline.
Huh?
In a really nice jawline.
I don't think I can say that, but
I'm gonna say that. Charles Melton to me is a 10.
Respectfully for. Ooh.
I'm gonna give Charles a 10.
Charles Melton is a 10 for Gabby. For me, he's not my type. Respectfully,
that's okay.
But I do think that he would do well in Ohio. You know, he's strong.
He's tall. He's got nice curly hair.
These women seem to love those little mouse mustaches.
What?
So, yeah. But do you love your man's mustache?
I do.
Exactly.
He looks like a little Salvador Dali. He does. That's my favorite. He gets it cut by the Dominicans. They line him up. They do.
I think that Charles Melton would do good in Ohio. I think
Charles Melton's a 10. Solid.
I'm gonna give him. I'd say he'd get like an 8.
Really? Just I think like outside of, you know, my man. I still think Charles Melton would be like a 10. He's like 6'4". He's really handsome. I don't think that the fit would dog him. I think he's just a good looking guy. Like,
I think that, yeah.
I think if you saw him wearing that, you'd still be like,
8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like, I'm thinking like if I see that man in that outfit, he's not hot because of what he wears. He's just a good looking dude.
He's a handsome guy.
So I'm gonna just give him a 10. I think that he would do really well. I mean, a bitch loves a tall man in Ohio. I feel like that immediately gives you 2 extra points.
A bitch loves her man too, so
she's
giving him a 10, and that makes sense.
My man's
I'm gonna give him an 8.5. I don't think he's an ugly dude, but he's not my type. But I do think that he would do well in Ohio.
My man's taking me to the spa.
And her man's taking her to the spa.
So I'm gonna give that guy a 10. But I give my man a 12.
Thank you to her man. Okay, well, that wraps us up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching in Ohio 7. If you want to follow us, feel free to follow us on Instagram at @Ohio_7.
Also, try to follow our TikTok. I think Angela does a really good job constructing videos, and sometimes people leave really mean comments. So if you want to read those,
they're actually quite funny.
Some of them are funny. Some of them, hey, you know what? Some of them, you got my ass.
Some of them quite creative.
One time, this guy was like, this is so horrible. I was wearing my blue jersey, and I had it like tightened, and he was commenting. He's like, he was like saying I was hot because I had like a roll as I sat down in my blue jersey, and he like was like, yeah, like that roll was so hot. And I'm like, I've never been so perplexed by a compliment before, because I'm like, ew, I know that he's like foaming at the mouth over it, but it's also just like my fat roll that got tightened for the shirt I was wearing. And the funniest thing is, I think it was one of the only comments on that video.
I think there was one that they commented I was wearing like this like off the shoulder shirt, and they were like, yeah, and that bitch looked like a crescent moon. Okay.
And then I'm like, damn, the trolls. I hope to get trolled more, because that was one of the funniest comments I've ever read. Because I was like, no comment really digs me. Like, if you're mean to me, I'm like, you're mean to me, whatever, I don't care. But that one was like kind of being nice, but I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Like, that one was like actual.
The thing is, like, we're gonna talk shit, but we're not above you talking shit back. Like, if you have something actually funny to say, like, I'm all here for it. And I'll comment and I'll say, that was actually kind of funny, thank you. Because sometimes they're funny. Sometimes people make fun of my gummy smile. And that's funny. Why? Because I have a gummy ass smile, and sometimes I forget to smile with my teeth.
One time a guy called us Ohio like 4s, which was funny that he didn't just go for a 1. He was like, I have to be honest. They're like 4. A 4. And I'm like, damn, okay. And then I'm like, what do the women look like in your hometown?
I
guarantee they look just like me.
Yeah, like
relax.
Come on.
Relax.
Come on.
You're gay.
Stir the pot.
And honestly, like, it always cracks me up too, because like, I feel like the comments are always like, ugh, you're ugly. Ugh, I would never fuck you. And it's like, first off, yeah, you would.
First
And
of all,
let me start off with that. I don't care, and I'm not trying to date your ass anyway. You think I would be with a man that was spending all the time commenting on women's videos
with no profile picture?
You got me lost. Like, yeah, oh, I get it. The Misfits poster that you have as your fucking profile picture. Really, oh yeah, man, you're a fucking prize.
I'm draining out of my panties.
Your
as we
thoughts
speak.
do matter.
Like, yeah, I want to hear what you have to say.
No, it's just so funny to me. I'm always just like, damn, the comments. And like, there's not even that many, but the ones that there are, I'm always like, T.
Yeah, like
T.
I'm reading the comments, and all of a sudden I'm turning into Drew off Wallow, and I'm like,
I'm like, and I'm also just like, man, I've been a 13-year-old girl. Like, nobody's meaner to me than I was mean to myself at that age. Like, you can't hurt me, but you can comment on my blue flat roll. That
I'm like, you think my bullies didn't already say that?
No, literally.
Babes, I've got it way worse than anything you gotta say.
Actually, no. Do you think that Angela hasn't said meaner stuff to me?
You think Gabby hasn't humbled me?
She's much more clever than most of y'all in the comments.
Yeah, come on. It's actually just me with no profile picture.
It's her with the Misfits.
Like, it's her with Gabby, I love that blue shirt.
Some like photo of fucking Jim Carrey making a weird face.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'll never smash. Be like, dude, you
thank
could.
God. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, literally, that was a close one.
Let me wipe the sweat off my brow. I was a little nervous there for a second.